Less. Like, yeah. That's funny ass fucking like username, by the way. Ridiculous, basically. But it's Rick Diculous. But yeah, he popped onto my stream when I was playing like Resident Evil 6 the other day and completely like just sniped the whole N.M.S. of like, hey, you betrayed it. And I was like, no, there's no betraying. Like, if I gave up on it and said, fuck this game, then yeah, maybe. But you can obviously see this person really loves this game. And it's, you know, it's cool. You find different creatures. It's normal. They're skittish. They won't bother me. Let me just grab this in plutonium. Get back into my grind. Okay, so I have not a lot of materials. It's kind of good. I'm assuming my ship's around here somewhere. I usually don't park too far away from it. I landed in a perfect place. There's zinc. There's thamium. All the bare essentials. Like strawberry thamium, too. That's the best thamium. I don't know what the fuck I can do in the drop pods now. Because, I mean, obviously, like, there's nothing I can grab from them anymore. Oh, hell yes. So this is going to be fun. It's going to give me nothing, but at least I can, like, you know, gain some heat by not dying. Now, it looks like I got a few places in the very, very far distance. This is going to be, okay, that would be a bare essential. So let's see if this bird can fly. Giddy up, little doggy. Alright, so let's see what we got. An abandoned building. Doesn't really excite me. It's abandoned. Probably doesn't have anything. Transmission tower does. Transmission tower definitely grabs my attention. And since it's 30 minutes away, I'm getting the fuck away from it. And I'm going to get there faster in the stratosphere. Because, I mean, that's your really freaking fun point to, like, just freaking get to where you need to go. Just pop out here, wait till, like, that U goes up to, like, about 1,600, 1,500, depending on what you got. Once you get there, it's, oh, damn, 19. We're fucking going light speed here. Alright, so now that I got this lined up, I gotta get the right angle. There we go. That looks like I'm gonna hit it just right. Nope, no, no, fucking atmosphere. You gotta watch out for that. Like, seriously. Like, utilizing that trick sometimes, it will not work as well because all of a sudden you're in the atmosphere and you're skipping across it like a motherfucking rock across a motherfucking lake. Although I wish Samuel Jackson can narrate that. It's a motherfucking rocket going across the motherfucking lake. It'd be so much fun. Like, I just want my, you know, Samuel to be my hype man. Like, I wish I could ever make enough money to hire him as my hype man, so he could just translate for me anywhere that, like, I would go. He would just, like, all of a sudden come over and be like, this is what he wants to know. It's like, Samuel, calm down. It's okay. Like, I just want to buy this bubble gum, okay? Like, it doesn't have to be real all the time. He's like, this is what you hired me for. I'm like, okay, Samuel, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. Alright, so 13 seconds, I'm happy with that. That's going to get me exactly where we need to go hella fast. I'm definitely stoked for that, because, you know, the whole point of this game is making sure that you can make time structures. Because, like, it's a vast fucking planetary system, let alone a fucking universe and a solar system inside of a galaxy. You know, like, there's, like, so much depth. You can keep going with it. You know, galaxies are pretty fucking pimping. On my second one. But we're going to get to this transmission tower and see if we can't find another ship. 36 would be the mark that I need, because I've been on the goal in order to get 48 on time my ship, so that would be something that would be really cool. I'm pretty stoked to want to get to that benchmark, because that's when things are fun, because, like, when you look at this, it's like, this is your essential. If you have a fucking big-ass inventory right here, you'd never falter, because you have twice the amount of inventory than this, because, you know, this is cool, but it doubles up inside of the spaceship, so you always want that. Like, that's where all the goodies can be hidden, and you never run out of supplies, and you can just fuck shit up. But, like, I don't know, for me, I haven't lost the luster yet. I'm still, like, running with N.M.S. It's, you know, it's an okay game for the most part. Like, and there's updates that are supposed to be coming. Eventually we should be able to build our own fucking shit. I don't know. One day. Whoa! Look at this thing. What are you? You're like a rat wombat. No, and it has fleas. I'm staying the fuck away from that. We all saw that itch. It's space fleas. That's so crazy. Fleas are everywhere. Oh, hell yes. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get the same thing twice, but sometimes you get more cooler stuff. Alright. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Those are flea bag right over there. I'm staying the hell away from him. Let's go inside of here. Let's get this transmission tower rolling. Oh, hell yes. So, as you can see, we got the warrior looking race right there. Might be wrong. It might be one of the other ones because there are similar ones that look almost identical to like the warriors. But they're all right. Like, I mean, I don't know. You just gotta be a little rough with them, and they won't fuck with you. So let's see here. 1 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 24, 24.
Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer tomorrow, Mac.
Oh,
are you? I'm fucking soaking.
Okay, this is the one time where I'll say that I've been waiting a long fucking time for this. Like, seriously, like, my gaming intellect just, like, fucking just, like, blew up. Like, you just blew my mind, like, digitally. Like, I can't wait to watch that, because, like, literally, that's the one game where I put down when I beat it, and I was just like, when the fuck are they gonna make another one of these? They need to make this, like, soon. And it never came. And then they had the DLC. That was fun. Red Dead Nightmare, you know, that kind of cool stuff. But I definitely agree that it's one of those exhilarating moments where you're just like, fuck, yes. So, dude, thanks for dropping that fucking video game mind bomb on me. Like, I'm super stoked. I'm hella stoked now. Let's see here. So 6 times that, I would believe it should be 720. Now that I finally get back into the game, like, you fucking, like, totally, like, dropped on me. So, like, when did they have a release date for that? Bad Elf? Or is it just they're just dropping the trailer and then they're just like, hi, it's in production, but that's all we're gonna tell you until the next E3 when we actually give you like an actual drop date, which will probably be winter of next year or some shit. Now hopefully it's the first quarter of next year. It just depends. Naughty Dog is like notorious like for doing stuff, but like when it comes to Rockstar, they're also notorious for just kind of like leaking stuff out and then continuously working on it compared to like Nintendo or Naughty.
Next year.
Oh, okay, I can dig that. That is exciting. And the cool thing is like that gives them a lot of times to up the graphics on that, because like, dude, seriously, with the PS4 Pro coming out and like with VR now finally being like part of the staple of the PlayStation family, you know, it's like now we can actually see that like, you know, they can craft some really cool fucking shit, and within a year, like, I mean, who knows, maybe we'll actually get to play like fucking Red Dead Redemption inside of like a 3-dimensional world. Like, that'd be fun to stream. Though it is fun, like, to say, like, I am waiting for epic fail videos to hit up, like, on YouTube. Like, I feel guilty that I actually want to watch those, but it's just, like, there's going to be some dumbass that, like, runs directly into his TV or runs outside and breaks like the fucking screen door, or it's just gonna be something like hella funny, because my friend got one and like he was telling me about his adventures and he's just like, yeah dude, it's really fun, but all of a sudden like the VR will be like you're outside the box and like you're somewhere, or you hit your coffee table, and he's like, it's fun, but it's like there is dangers to it, just like when the Wii came out and we saw these epic fails of these people like throwing Wii like remotes through fucking TVs and just destroying shit. It was like that moment where you're just like, oh my gosh, okay, I think some people are ready for this, but there are some people that are not ready for this, but I'm ready to watch those people not be ready for this. Like, so it is kind of funny. But like they don't have a lot of games in the market, and like in a year they're supposed to, like, they were supposedly said that like when VR launched there were supposed to be 100 titles for it, and here we go again where they come to a launch title and they didn't deliver exactly what they said, but there is a lot of stuff in production. And like if you look at like Tomb Raider, one of the games I kind of like put on idle bypass. I mean, I love streaming it, but 360p kind of sucks. Like, I mean, they have not like done any kind of updates to do that because they've been focusing more on the VR integration, which is only the mansion. You only get to see Laura's mansion. It's not like you get to play the whole game, which would be fucking tight. But I don't know. I don't know what is on the like the list of updates for as far as like when it comes down to Square Enix and what they're pulling together. Dude, what's going on, Gaming Mike? How you been, man? Seeing you filtering out a whole bunch of cool videos. Like, you were like, I guess like the #1 No Man's Sky person that I always see like videos like popping up out of nowhere, like on my like subscribe list. I'm like, oh shit, he's got another freaking like video. Cool. Yeah, I came back to this because one of my viewers was like, said that I betrayed like No Man's Sky, and I was like, no, I haven't given up. I just like wanted it. Like, I finally got Resident Evil 6 off the bargain bin on like GameStop for like 15 fucking bucks. I was just like, dude, oh my gosh, you're welcome. But freaking like, I was like super stoked, and like I my guilty pleasure. This shows you how much of a kid I am. Honestly, Adventure Time. I got fucking Adventure Time the game. Like, it rated decent. Like, it was like something where it's like, yeah, it's kind of worth maybe like $15, which I got. I spent that and bought this Fallout, like, fucking, like, jigsaw puzzle. It's like this 500-piece thing. GameStop has stepped up their game. Like, seriously, ever since they bought out Think Geek, it's an experience when you walk into there. It's like the Costco thing. It's like, you walk in there and you expect an experience. You know what I mean? It's like the same thing now with GameStop. You walk in, like, ooh, loot. What do they have? You know, it's like swag is everywhere. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I ended up picking up, and like I am like pretty excited to play Adventure Time because I can see myself completely just like putting aside all these AAA games to play this like little bare root game because it's the story that I love, like because I love the whole storyline of Adventure Time, and if you watch it pretty far, it gets pretty in depth, like it's pretty crazy, but it is basically a kid's cartoon. All right, so let's go ahead and hit this up real quick. Maybe I can actually find some like ruins and help out one of the other viewers that was trying to make a montage of the certain angles. So I was like trying to get to like the certain areas, but I could never get down to like finding the exact one that he was looking for. It was always giving me like the run of the mill. Let's search the cargo hold. Oh hell yes. It's something I already know. Alright, so let's see if this ship's any good. Please give me 26. Would be a fucking insult. This is not bad, but I have a better ship than this. But what I can do is break the shit down. So let me go ahead and transfer everything I have in my ship out. That way I can really quickly just make use of this. Now, lucky for me, aluminum and a lot of the other like Brady Bunch of elements are not a crap load inside of there. So I should have almost be able to take everything out of that other ship. And I still have room to put a little bit more stuff inside here. So I'm sitting pretty cool right now. Bad thing is I'll probably have to bolt to the next planet because like I've noticed for me I never really find too many ships that are better than the one that you find the first time around, and like I believe I found this ship, the one that I have right now that's 36 with this planet, so like I need to make sure that yeah, let me break all these stuff down. I should be able to once I accept, and see that's not letting me do this. I can do vice versa as I'm transferring over, but I'm going to go ahead and get inside the ship since it's going to be pretty cold. My life support's going to keep eating down. Yeah, I don't like wasting material that much anymore. Everything, every little ounce of material counts now. I've been trying to get hella more money. Like, and you can see I'm like finally at the 10 mil mark, which is like cool, but I've seen people that have like said that they've gotten way higher like bank accounts, like, but that was like back in the day when like the glitch where you can have 1 of 100 like for the dynamic resonators or like the vortex cubes that you get from breaking them down existed, but they patched that. So it's like, yeah, damn it, No Man's Sky, you patched the one thing that's pretty fucking cool. It's like a cheap thing, but you don't patch other things. But I'm assuming that they're going to be doing stuff soon. I've been really out of the limelight for as far as like what they're trying to produce with this game anytime soon. It could be like a lot of cool stuff, because I know like there's been a lot of like talk and stuff like that of like what's been going on with the game itself in general. I always see it like on my Google like news feed. It's like No Man's Sky. Look at the algorithm that they developed. No Man's Sky. Check this out. It's like they're trying to really push it, and it's like we're trying. So I don't know. We'll see. The future could be grand. Could. But we don't know that yet. Now, cool thing is, now that I have that, let me go ahead and hop out and transfer over to my other ship. Now I do have to remember where I parked. That's going to be a bummer, because I always do that. I get too hastily, like excited about trying to get the new ship, and then I, like, totally forget what direction. But the cool thing is, it's within the vicinity. It shouldn't be too far away from it, because I landed probably right around, yeah, there we go, next to the gold rock. At least I think that's gold. What are you? Ah, it's gold. Okay, cool. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and just compare and swap over real quick. And then we'll maybe bring some stuff up to par that's needed in order to fix the ship. So we'll need a few dynamic resonators, some gold, emerald, aluminum, iron I don't think I need, but I'm probably going to need to leave that on the wayside and bring over iridium to fix stuff. Let's see if I can fix anything really quick. So yeah, I can bring this back online. Alright, so let's get to work real quick. Alrighty. Oh, well, what? I guess I don't have enough iron. That sucks. Iron, nickel, copper, carbon, platinum. Okay. So let's see what I can swap over in my normal inventory. So I have a lot of gold, I have a lot of aluminum. Can emerald go over? Because that would be really useful as fuck. But I don't see that being an option. What I can see being an option is getting rid of some of the, like, the lower portions of this. I don't technically need these, and these are really easy to make, honestly. So I'm not really tripping too hard about that. And I could probably really quickly just freshen up, make sure all my supplies and stuff are just completely up to par. Since I'm going to be rocking this ship for a second, and we're going to search for like maybe a ruin or two, I can definitely invest into that and not really worry too much. Let's see here. So I give that some thammium, give a little more plutonium to that.
Deep fry.
Oh, that sounds like Brandon. Damn, dude, like you've been on hella lately. Like you must have had some days off. That's cool. Must be nice to like be just like free, not have to like worry about like work and shit. Like I'm only gonna be on probably for like another like hour before I like, go maybe do some stuff. So figured I'd stream a little bit of No.M.S in between because it's so easy. It's so easy to pop back into this game. All right, cool. So I have a lot of spots like available. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to transfer some stuff over. So aluminum, you bought a ticket inside of there. Dynamic resonator, you bought a ticket, and cryonite, you bought a ticket. And I don't think I can send that over.
Time management.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good for you, man. I'm glad that you like you're the master of time. That's a very essential element. Alright, so now that I have 3 extra spots inside of here, let's go ahead and see what I can get out of that other ship. So, at least now I know what direction I can run to. And that robot better not start any shit. That's right, I'm talking about you. Walk off, robot. Alright. So, iron, you've bought yourself a one-way ticket into the inventory of my ship. Congratulations. It's like right underneath like the gun. It's so crazy the way that they angled that. Is there copper? Yes, there is copper. I'm gonna need that, and then I need platinum in order to make this sing correctly. So that's perfect. Cool thing is, if I leave ship alone, I don't think I get the option of collecting the material I got. Just like I walk away with dusting my hands with just putting back the stuff neatly back the way it was before. But this way, at least I still retain what I need, which is nice. Kind of annoying a little bit because you do have to go like back and forth. It's like musical spaceships, but it gets the job done, and you get a lot of materials really fast without having to like search around a lot inside the fucking like actual environment and the actual planet. But it is cool to search around. You find portals, you find a lot of cool stuff, and like I still haven't like fucking found the use of a portal, but I saw like this really cool like fucking like I guess picture of the No.M.S guy and like the what was it? This article I was reading, and they had a portal that was active, and I was like, I wonder if they just like, you know, really quickly like colored that in with like Photoshop, or if that was real. Was that a real active portal from like the actual like company saying they do work somehow, but you have to figure it out? Like I'm like, that's lame as fuck, but I do want to kind of figure that out. Like I'm like, come on, man, stop being such a dick and tell us how to do this. All right. So I'm almost completely like refilled on like doing all this stuff. Damn it, thammium. Son of a bitch. Okay. It's whatevs, because now if you can see right here, I got a hell of a lot of space. Yeah. So let's go ahead and freaking transfer some stuff over so I can make some more room for other stuff. I think that's about it. So, one last run and we're done. This ship will finally be up to par. And we'll be able to kind of handle ourselves just in case the pirates come our way.
With the older women.
Oh, you're moving to this planet with older women?
I
this
can't
is like...
wait.
I bet. That sounds exciting, Brandon. You're always up to something like hilarious. Just bring a lot of sunscreen, sir. Alright,
Washington.
Cool. Oh, dude, cool. Washington's hella fun. Like, honestly, I hear a lot of cool stories about that. Just, like, in general. Nice people, too, from what I've heard. We got this thammium. No. Inventory is not full, sir. I'll get rid of this for thammium. Anyways. There's my ship, my beautiful little ship right here. Hey, little feller. Alright, cool. So, compare, switch out. Because one thing I didn't want to do is just like do that right quick when I can run right back over and grab everything I need. So Thamium, you're coming over. I needed you. Since Thamium's going to be coupled with a few other things like more likely zinc, I don't need that. I definitely probably need Thamium. Maybe if I can get more of it, but I don't think that's kind of like the meal ticket. Carbon could be cool, but I'm not going to use it as much as Iridium. And the last spot available is this little guy. Because you know what? Omegan is rare and it's expensive. And I like rare and expensive. It adds up and eventually in the end. Huh. Oh well. No, fuck! Shit. It's freezing out here. I can't make another mistake like that. I'm gonna end up like a human popsicle. Like someone just like at the spaceship like, I almost made it. And it's like, fuck. That's what happens when you get frozen. Anyways, let's go ahead and transfer again. We'll make this work this time. Zinc, Omegan, Iridium, and last and least, Thamium. Full stack, not the half stack. Alright. I think I can feel comfortable walking away and going to the space station after we search for like a ruin or two. But let's see what I can bring back online. Shit, it did have nickel and that could bring up that warp drive, which is going to play a huge role into what's going on. And I'll get the other dynamic resonators when I get up there with the golden emerald. That's easy. Omegan we got covered. I don't have enough vortex cubes, so I'm not really worried about that. I can boot this in though. That's cool. Let's see. I can't boot this in without more carbon. Wait, I think there was a dimensional matrix over there, but at the same time I think there was only one. I don't think there was two. Kind of a bummer. Bring this online. Oh, I need to bring that microfiber back over here. So let's see what I can move over. It seems like everything's topped off though. Like seriously, there's like really no... Oh, except for Omegan. I can send Omegan over. And I think I can send over some Thamium. And... Can I make... No, I can't. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna have to make that tough choice again. Shit. Thamium, maybe I'll move you back over eventually. I have to make one quick run. Didn't want to, but the nickel, that's what it sold me. I was like, shit, I can bring this back online really quick. It's funny how that camera angle like takes you through the spaceship. It's just like, here, you're somehow going to survive this, being ripped through the carnage of metal. Alright, cool. Once I get back to this, we're definitely going to take off, because there's really no need to transfer anything else besides the nickel, and possibly the dimensional matrix? I don't know. We'll find out. Might leave the Thamium. So let's transfer that over. We need to transfer the microfob. For sure. That, like, you know, scratch-free resistant, like, cloth right there. And that's only one. Damn it. If there was only two of them, I would totally take that. And there's exactly 25 of that. That's pretty fucking useful, damn it. Oh, it's gonna make me keep running back and forth. This bastard. Oh, son of a bitch. I need to get used to the controls in No Man's Sky again. I always fuck up with that. Like when I end up wanting to like freaking like trade something, I'm like, alright, I have to make sure it's completed. And I need to make this decision fast because it's going to get cold really quick. Or hot, depending on how this balances out. It's very hot, okay. Perfect. Alright, so first things first. That boots back online. Let's see here. What else can boot back online? There's one more thing. Yeah, this can boot back online. Oh, that's perfect. That is fucking perfect. Because now I think I can grab everything, almost. Because I got those like completely full and out of the way. These are like hitting down. I can transfer the Thamium as much as I can over there. Let's see if I can get rid of this plutonium. Is there any way I can get rid of this plutonium? There's gotta be some way. I mean, I could just literally get rid of it, but it is kind of useful, but it does take up one extra spot right there. So yeah, sorry. Sorry, plutonium, it's not you. I just want to let you know that. Okay, so zinc. Go ahead and join your friend real fast, and that should be fine. We'll send whatever little we can of any of the rest of them over. Okay, cool. So that gave me a lot more space. I'm sitting a little bit more happy because I should be able to clean out the rest of this fucking spaceship. Even though I said that was the last time, like I was like, shit, it's efficient when you get like an actual ship that's up to par.
You ready
fuck
for
shit up.
Jack Reacher 2?
Oh yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that movie. You were a fan? I thought it was Jack Reacher 1, or I didn't think this was the second one. I haven't really followed the series, if there is a series. Alright, cool. I should be able to grab everything. Alright, nickel. Where are you? There you are. Bamium. Don't need that sheet. I need this. And I'll take this. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Nope, I watched one last night. 2 is out soon.
Okay, so the one that they're releasing in the theaters is the second one then, huh? Because I saw the preview for it. It looked kind of cool. And then there's that other one where Ben Affleck's some like Rain Man accountant. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Different movie, but still seemed kind of cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back in our ship. Final touches. There goes that. That's working perfect. Let's see if we can get this motherfucker back on. Oh, mother trucker. Damn it. That has the technology I need, and it's just literally sitting over there now. Alright, fine. Guess we'll play this tango one more time. Shit. This game totally has me sometimes, like where I tell myself, I'm just gonna sit here and do this one thing, and then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm like, this is too efficient. This is way too efficient. Alright, this is perfect though, because I can really quickly send these two back. And the storm's cleared. Beautiful weather. Ooh, 9 degrees Celsius. Totally handleable. Like over like fucking the 86. Even though it looks like there's just like smoke everywhere. That's crazy. Oh, no, whatever. I'll transfer it over in a second. Alright, so it seems like my mind beam also needs like some attention. I didn't notice how it was only at 40%. But that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, cool. We've cleared out this whole ship. This ship is basically brought ours back up to par. And I'm digging it. Because this ship's powerful. Like, I definitely love this ship real quick. Because it's nimble. It has its way of getting out of shit really quick. It stays out of trouble. Basically. Alright, so let's go see if we can't find ourselves. Whoa, there is a lot of fucking flying material of the organics. Alright, first things first, let's see if we can find maybe a like really quick. There it is. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That beacon. Right, well, we can try to find some ruins really quick. Oh, fuck yes. Look at how many Rosetta Stones there are here. One for me. The word for end. This is the end. The end is nigh. Hell yes. There we go. Alright, so now that I have that saved, at least I'll get some extra points. And it looks like there are rocks behind those gigantuan looking mushrooms. Because I need to craft a bypass key, and I think I have just enough room to craft a bypass key. Actually, I don't even need those rocks. I have iron. I have enough iron. 2 should cut the cake fine. I'm hoping. I might live to regret those words, though. Let's find out. Monolith, show me a ruin. Okay. I'm still probably going to check it out because I could have something cool. Not too far away. It's like maybe a minute once we're in the sky. Please, sir. Show me a ruin. Oh, just, you know, a whole bunch of monoliths. Cool. But luckily I have a whole bunch of freaking free extra stuff in my inventory. I can really quickly.
Extraterrestrial alien.
Extraterrestrial alien? Is this like the X-Files? Cause I missed that show. I never did watch out the freaking like extra what was it? The new season that they had, which was kind of interesting. But I don't know. I heard they did like a mixture of everything. They kind of did like, you know, the monster of the week, and then they did like actual storyline, but it was too short for people's like taste, I guess. So I've just been waiting, shelving that for like one rainy day where I'm like, oh, I guess I can burn through this really quick. Alrighty. Come on. Give me a ruin. Damn it. Bad machine. Bad machine. I'm just gonna pollute my radar with like hella fucking like monoliths, basically. Watch it be another fucking monolith. It doesn't even care. It's just like, monolith for you. See? It just keeps going farther and farther out. Like, there is no, like, hope. There's all monoliths all day, all the time, on the Monolith channel. I feel like Nat Geo should be here, like, recording. They're like, as you see, he activates the bypass key. When the chip is red, he gets the choice between a monolith, an outpost, a transmission, and a shelter. Now when he clicks monolith, it gambles. It's like roulette. You don't know what you're going to get in the kingdom of randomness. Now, oh, that's something very different. It's only when I started like fucking analyzing it, it was like, okay, I'm gonna give him something different after the last 5 fucking ones he gave me. It's hella funny though. Alright, we got some places to explore. And I guess I could burn out this iron. It's really not that big of a deal. Or plutonium? Whichever one comes first. Because it seems like I have a shitload of iron since it's in my storage inside of here. Which is good and bad, I guess. Gosh darn it. Fuck you, monolith. I think ruins are like rare. They're super rare. Maybe ruins are only a sign of when portals are around. That'd be something cool to test out. Oh, okay. I'll craft it 2 more times and see what it breeds. Okay. Okay. I mean, I probably could just keep spamming it until I ran out of iron. Because I highly doubt, like, it doesn't use too much plutonium. I think it's only like 10 or 25. And every stack inside the actual physical inventory is like 250, give or take, I think. And then 500 in the inside of the ship. Super useful.
Battlefield 1.
Dude, seriously, like, I've been waiting for that. Like, Brandon, like, one of my good friends, like, has a friend that like works in EA, and he was just like, yeah dude, I can totally get you a copy of that. Like, you know, of course I had to pay for it, but like freaking he was able to get me a copy. So I was like really cool, like really excited about playing that and streaming that, like, cause like that seems like a really fun game, honestly, especially with them going to World War One. I mean, come on, seriously, they've never touched really on World War One and Stalin and all this other crazy crap, and the characters are very like diverse and like freaking the point of like what they're crafting in like a new dialogue. Because like I've always loved like Battlefield storylines. Like they always pay a lot into like, let's not make this feel the same. Yeah, no, I am. I am going to do the campaign. That's what I'm going to start before I even do multiplayer. That's how I usually am with those style games. I will play the campaign before I play the actual multiplayer, and I usually turn the campaign on high, like difficulty, so I get better at the difficulties. So when I go to PvP, I'm a little bit decent. Because, like, usually people that play Battlefield fucking pwn, so I need to dust my rust off, like, for as far as, like, playing that competitive point. But it is something I'm going to be streaming, is the campaign. So look for that pretty soon. I'm definitely going to be like doing that. For most of you people who aren't subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button and check out that Battlefield shit later on, among other things. Resident Evil, Lara Croft, and crappy ass Vision. It's like non-VR. 480p is such an archaic fucking like pixels for our technology and our race. We're like, we do not like the 480p. We have no clue how you guys do. I mean, seriously, if you put a 480p next to a 4K, you're just like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, seriously? Because, like, I mean,
Who
the
do
bad
you
thing...
think will win November 8th?
I don't know. Out of a big, giant douche and a turd sandwich, there's not that many options. Like, it just seems like pretty interesting too, especially with reading like the news headlines yesterday where Obama was calling out Trump for whining. He was just like, stop whining, dude. Like, seriously, you're not showing how good of a leader you are by like complaining about something that hasn't already happened. But he does bring up a very good, interesting like fact of like, is the electoral system broken? And like in my personal opinion, I think it's not really like fraud. I don't think like they're going directly where it's just like, fuck you, let's go ahead and pick this. But I think the system that we vote on is completely archaic, completely bullshit, and doesn't make no fucking sense, even though they say it does make sense. It doesn't make fucking sense, because one vote should count for one vote. Like, right? There's one vote, there's another vote, right? There's two votes, right? Because they're the same vote, but one vote counts for one vote, right? Well, okay, so here's our county, right? So this is the electoral system. That one vote gets collaborated into this one, like all these other votes. They're like, hey, what's up? We're chilling. Now let's say all these votes are Trump. Well, guess what? That one Hillary right down there, it doesn't matter. That's my fucking point. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, my voice should count. Like, and I don't feel it does. You know what I mean? When you vote, like when those kind of situations where you're using like this whole, well, this went red and this went red and this went red and this one. It's like, no, what the fuck is that? It's not like we're trying to do this mathematical point of pyramid scheme crap where each section votes against each other in these like regions. It should be like the collective, like point for point. But that's just my opinion on it. Like, I feel like it's not rigged, but it is kind of broken. So, my opinion. So, I do kind of see how, like, Trump is getting pissed off, but at the same time, I see what Obama's saying, where it's just like, nothing's really come down to it, and nothing's really been broken technically yet, so it's like, stop whining and be a leader and just, work on your campaign. Work on other things to, like, not boost votes, like, besides slanderizing the voting system. But at the same time, it needs to be brought up because obviously there are some broken points. So it's like, I don't know. It's the lovely thing about America. You can sit there and do this kind of stuff. But it was funny reading that article about ODOG. Like, I was just like, oh, Obama, you just don't give a shit anymore. It is so funny to see that. How about you, Brandon? What do you think? Damn it. I keep wanting to sneeze. This is not good. Well, at least I can keep crafting bypass keys. I keep seeing... You think deep fry. That's what you think of the November 8th. That's very, very political of you. Oh, dude, gosh, we're never gonna get it. It's like, I feel like we're playing, like, the lottery right now. So many monoliths. So little time. That iron's never gonna go away. See, how much iron do I have left? 100. I have like literally 10 more bypass keys I can make. Oh dear gosh. Wish you can just put 10 in and just be like, I want you to keep rolling these on these 10 until you get what I want. Like, that would be kind of cool if they added that as a function inside of this game, where you can just like enter in all the bypass keys. So instead of like ×1, you can put like ×10 or some shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. And then just like have them all there, so it just continuously just searches for all of them. Because this does take time. It's like evolving a Pokemon in Pokemon Go. You're just like, is there a skip function for this? For the love of gosh, like this makes my phone overheat, and it looked cool the first time, but you know, I wish I could skip this shit. All right, 10 and 9 are crafted. All I'm gonna see is like purple monoliths everywhere. It's gonna get confusing. It's gonna get so confusing. You know what would be cool though? If like they allowed like if I say like I'm putting all this hard work into finding these monoliths, if like someone came to the same exact planet, if they saw like those things detected when they did a scan because I already detected them, like it was kind of like passing it forward type thing for other N.M.S. like people that are playing. I think that'd be kind of cool. You know, it's like a collective universal thing. Because it's like, what are the fucking odds someone's gonna get on there? Very slim. Let alone if they ever would be able to be in the same plane existence at the same time. It doesn't work because of their algorithm they wrote. The point that I'm getting at is, it would be kind of cool if they had this collective thing. I would dig it. Okay, so that's obviously number 8 and 7. Let's see how far we can get with these. Let's see here. Come on, Monolith, be kind to me. I wish they gave you sub-selections inside of there. They're like, you can just pick what you want. Shit. Alright, fine. Gotta hurry before the storm fucking destroys us. Oh no, don't want to craft that. That's good. I'm glad the temperature levels are stabilizing. Okay, so I'm not completely out of plutonium. Sweet. I have enough to craft some hyperdrive. Show me the money, to quote Jerry Rice. I guess that's a new spot. Very far spot, but new spot, nonetheless. I thought that was like some creature like poking up towards the mountain, like looking at me. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Go on, scat. Then it turns out that it's like a gigantuan fucking thing. That was just like some angler device where it looks up over things before it pounces. It's this fucking juggernaut of a looking creature. Most people mistaken it for a rock. Oh my gosh, I've almost gotten down to running out of iron. That is so fucking hilarious. I think this might be it. This might be the last bypass key I can do. Yeah, that's it. So, go ahead and just transfer that over. We might as well just fucking destroy it. I'll need more stuff later on, like carbon. Okay, so last chance. This is our last fucking chance to see if we can craft a fucking ruin out of monolith. Because I'm pretty positive you get that from like detecting the monoliths. They're part of the ruins. Because I know shelters usually get you outposts. Then colonies can also get you like what is it? Artificial like command posts. You can get like pretty cool freaking like manufacturing depots, and then obviously transmission towers get you like a smorgasbord of things. With what you need as transmission towers. Alright, well, fuck it. I guess the game just said fuck us. Okay, fine. Screw you too, game. I'll take one quick around along this fucking sea of purple and see if there's anything that I crafted that remotely is a ruin. No. No. No, no. No, no. No. That's so funny. There's so many of them. Dear gosh, great Scots. Well, at least these are pretty fast, and they're right next to each other. That's so funny. They're like two knowledge stones just chilling on the other side of the mountains. All right. Hey, land, ship. None of this I'll pick and choose when I want to land bullshit. Very nice. Rock. I mean, it could, you know, be carbon, but it's very, very unlikely. It's okay. Our spacesuit can handle it. Nice. Alright, quick and simple. Damn. All that ready to be explored, but I guess I can go to one more, see if I can get carbon, because carbon's pretty rare here, like it seems like. I don't find it as often. There's those big giant goddamn mushrooms, but those are usually near like outposts and shit like that. What is your obsession with deep fry, Brandon? You always say it all the time. Like, is that what you're gonna write in on the ballot? You're gonna write in deep fry? Or is that what you just say? Like, it's like, you know, like in fucking half-baked with like abba zabba, you know, you're just like deep fry, bro. Is that your catchphrase, or is that something from some YouTube video? Is there any intellectual meaning to that? Oh hell yes, the music of kind of cool stuff's happening. Probably nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Gosh darn it, you fucking game. You made me think something was gonna happen, you bastard. Oh, okay, milestone. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, cool. Nice. I'm cool with someone. Iridium, drop pod. Guess we'll roll out to that monolith. There might be something around there. There is always caves. Caves tend to have like... Oh, no, there we go. That's carbon. I guess I should visit the monolith since it's literally right around the corner. Brandon, why do you always say the most random stuff, but then when I ask you questions, you never answer? Like, what's up with that? Like, you're like more of a troll lately. Oh, I love this gun.
Cause in white.
What the hell does that have to do with anything? Color has nothing to do with anything, dude.
Sorry, just people bother me.
What? Okay, that doesn't make sense to pertaining to the question that I asked. So, deep fry is a therapeutic word that you say when people bother you? Alright, cool. I can start crafting some hyperdrive. Oh, that's why he was all pissed off at me saying there was no free spots in my inventory. Why the fuck is something running around our ship? Oh, I swear, if you're like some enemy, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Perfect. Alright, excuse me, I actually have to destroy something really quick. Alright, little guy. Where are you now? Not so fucking tough now, are you, you piece of shit? Angry little lizard cow. Anyways, I can get back to my fucking carbon. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. There's a cactus. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. Better run, little guy. You think that's a wise decision? Didn't think so. He did give me carbon, though, so... Maybe destroying these predators is the answer. Oh, I guess cat's got your tongue, huh, Brandon? Meow, as you'd like to say. Yeah, sometimes you're kind of weird when you do that kind of shit. That's why I kind of point that out. It's just like, you know, you're a cool guy, but like sometimes you're just like super random, so... But I mean, you're still cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like fucking like alienate you or some shit like that. Just saying. Like sometimes like you say some random stuff and I'm just like, what? What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh, the sea of motherfucking like monoliths. This is so crazy. But on a side subject, Brandon, to get off this whole point, how has your streaming been going, dude? Like, we'll talk about a real subject that obviously you're very intertwined with. Like, I know you've been doing Minecraft, I know you've been doing N.M.S. here and there, and that's old, I know. Last time I mentioned that, you're like, dude, that was like 2 weeks ago. But what has been your main thing of streaming now? Like, what have you been getting into? Because you mentioned you had, like, what, 21 subscribers now? Like, which is pretty cool, man. I definitely dig that you're, like, getting a little bit more popularity up there. And you're not even doing what I'm doing, where it's just like you have the box up there and the voice. You're just doing streaming, just straight streaming of pure games, which is pretty cool, because sometimes that is, like, a necessity of, like, someone just wanting to just kind of see what the game's about while having, like, live commentary and stuff like that. But, I'm curious, Brandon, how your streaming career has been going, because I know you were super excited about getting mods like more out there and like more intertwinable with the community, because like you're more PC bound than where I'm like a hell of a lot more like freaking like console bound. All right, cool. I have everything I need to craft. apparently I just had enough. Just for one... That's all the carbon I could collect from killing that little thing. But whatever, one will get us the fuck off this planet. Let's craft our antimatter before I run out of material of that. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and hit up that space station real quick. I guess that does essentially play a part into it. Sweet! Alright, so I've pulsed out, so hopefully when we get into the space portion, it should tell me exactly where that fucking space station is. Where is it? There we go. Let's get there. All right. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just like jump up on top of here real quick. See what I can't sell before my fucking jetpack runs out. What is valuable to you, Mr. Spaceship? Ooh, okay, well at least those are worth something that are not nominally negative. I like that. I like that a lot. Carbon, I'm sorry. You're gonna go away. Oh, I want to sell those, but I probably should keep those. Zinc is worth so much. It's worth so much. Oh my fucking god. It's worth so much. Damn it. Okay, I definitely can sell this if I had one. Units not sold, because you don't have it. It's like, yay. I'm not talking to you. You're probably going to want to take something from me. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can buy some dynamic resonators off this alien real fast.
What up? Laugh.
Oh, what's up? Oh my gosh, that guy looks like he's fucking Frankenstein. Like, you look at that guy's face, it's so fucking... Dude! What's going on? Fucking dash speed? How are you? I know this is more of a lively freaking, like, chat than, like, last night. It's like freaking, like, Resident Evil 1. I've been switching to a few. I wanted to get off Tomb Raider just because, like, it keeps crashing on me. Like, which was kind of funny, because, like, one of my first 25-second stream that you see on my list, like, it's literally me mocking the game by saying, like, I hope it doesn't crash, and then it just fucking crashes, and I smiled so hard when I got to send that, like, I guess the error report to Sony, because, like, they asked and they see the clip inside of there, and I was just like, just watch it, and I swear you're gonna fucking laugh. And, like, because it's just literally me mocking it, like, for a quick second, and then it just, like, fucking just... done, crashes. And I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I got Adventure Time and fucking like Resident Evil 6, and my friends really been wanting to play cooperatively online with it. So I was like, alright dude, let's do that. So we played through 2 chapters of that, which I'm probably going to get back into later on today, but like Rick Diculous mentioned, as you can see the title of this is, that I wasn't playing, that I betrayed N.M.S. Sky, which is not true. I still love N.M.S. Sky. I just haven't been playing it because I've been knowing they've been doing a lot of stuff with it, so I was kind of hoping that would come back fresh. They'd have newer stuff, but I mean, it's the same old, but it's still fun. I'm still on my grind to getting like a better ship, which is probably going to happen sometime soon, hopefully, Dash. But what's in the works with you, bro? What you... Oh, cool.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2.5 on PS3 with my cousin, and I'm gonna be playing The Last of Us 2 and recorded.
Dude, I'm super stoked about that. It would be so funny to see the reaction on like freaking for you for like The Last of Us, because it's such an emotionally impacted game. It'd be really fun to watch. But yeah, like Kingdom Hearts, I know you've been getting into that, which is really cool. It's cool you're like fucking gaming it up with your cousin. It's always fun to like freaking like game up with people you know. Why can't I? Why? Oh, no free inventory. I was like, why can't I buy that? That makes no sense. Alright, what can I sell him, though?
No commentary, though.
Nah, it's all good, though. Like, I mean, like, if you look at, like, what, like,
LOL.
Brandon's, like, freaking, like, streams are, they're just, like, very bare bones. You know what I mean? It's just, like, kind of, like, just the recording of it. So, I mean, like, those are necessary, like, sometimes, you know, when you're trying to just, like, kind of put out the product. Alright, so let me sell this fulsome stuff. What you got, bro? What you got that you need? Like, you need some Gek Charms? I got some Gek Charms. Let's see here. You need some Omegan? I'll hook you up with some Omegan, bro. No problem. Let me just skim off 150 for myself, and you can have 200. In fact, actually, I'm gonna do you a deal. I'm gonna keep 101 for myself. Anyway, so now he's got that. I'm like climbing up on the freaking Richter scale for freaking like money. Let's see here. Zinc, plutonium, vortex cube. Ooh, I want to sell those. I really do want to fucking sell those. Oh, is anyone else into the Flash? I have to ask that really quick because I just started like fucking season 3 today, and I was fucking blown away. It was amazing. I finally figured out that if anyone does not have any access to that, because it used to be exclusively on Hulu, and then they were just like, oh hey, by the way, we lost the contract. And it sucked because like, if you were trying to watch the Flash, you couldn't watch the Flash anymore. Like, well, up to date, and I figured out.
Yeah, I love the Flash.
Dude, so go to the CW app. If you have no way of watching it, like right now, if you don't have Hulu and you don't have cable, go and download the CW app on your fucking like phone. Once you download that, they have all the full episodes. And if you have Chromecast or any kind of smart TV that you can throw it to, you're in fucking business. And that's how I watched the first episode, Flashpoint, and it was so good. Like I could not believe how they did it. I was just like, wow, guys, you really have set up a really big like interest for me, because like after season 2 I was just like, what are you guys gonna do after this? You kind of went to Professor Zoom, which is one of the other variations of Reverse Flash. It's like one of the stronger ones. We've gone and tapped into the Speed Force, and I was like, my friend was like, Flashpoint, and I was like, I'm hoping they get to that, because I mean that is like where it's like if you fuck with time enough, you start erasing yourself from your own existence, but you're still creating another existence and you kept forgetting where you're at. So it is very cool. So I'm definitely a big fan. In fact, I'm probably going to, like, in the next, probably 15 minutes after I get to the next planet and try to get stabilized, I'm going to take a really quick break, probably grab some grub real fast, and then after that, I'm probably more than likely going to come back, play a little more N.M.S, and then probably switch gears. Maybe Adventure Time,
hey, Sex.
maybe Renaissance.
I haven't missed a single episode yet.
Dude, cool.
Sexy.
Like I haven't like
LOL.
freaking like for a second there I thought you were like Brandon. I thought you were like gonna say like you were gonna sext him, something like that. I was just like, oh damn, you guys have gotten really close.
Dash, want to do something after emoji winking face.
Oh my gosh, buy him a drink, why don't you, Brandon? Too funny. Anyways, let me get back to like freaking hailing my ship really quick. Perfect. Alright, I think everything is up to par. Like, literally everything is up to par. Except for, like, these two little areas that are, like, problem childs, which are not really that big of a deal to me. I can deal with that, that's fine. So what I need to do is get rid of some stuff. And by getting rid of some stuff, that means I gotta free some stuff inside my inventory. So let's go ahead and make my, like, really quickly escape route. So I need to transfer all the gold over here that I don't need. Gold, get over there. Now that that is almost full, I'm going to go ahead and pour it over and then pour back what is the excess with the pile that's the less portion of it. And it's unfortunate you got to play this balance game, but it's worth it in the end when you want to keep up on supplies. Like, if you just keep at least every single element that's green inside of here, you will never falter from what you're wanting to get, which is pretty cool. But let's see. Looks like copper and aluminum and iridium are kind of like my main jams that I'm missing. Cryonite and the rest I could probably do without. Pretty much everything I can kind of do without, because I remember they said they'd play a high point for zinc, I think, or a titanium, one of the two. Fuck. Alright, I think I can work with that. That's perfectly fine. I can sell the rest. But let me top that off. Okay, that tops off everything except for thamium. Okay, I have too much gold. Holy shit, I did not realize I had way too much gold and too much iridium. Glad I checked that. Okay, so now I can really quickly move over, since iridium, that titanium and zinc, which I need to keep. Those are vital.
WTF?
That's too funny. That what the fuck moment. But that, you know what, that is like totally a Brandon moment, you know what I mean? Dash. It's just like, you get to know him as this, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're very entertaining, like, that's for sure. Like, because I always wonder what the fuck you're thinking or what you're up to. It's like, I swear, like, I get that premonition of the point. I'm like, why do I have a feeling he's gonna say deep fry? And then all of a sudden you're just like, deep fry. And I'm like, what the fuck? I knew you were gonna be random. It's like, you're so random, you're predictable random now. It's kind of funny. You still didn't answer my question, Brandon. Like, how your streaming's going. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm gonna sell everything else off. Alright, we'll interact with this dude. He'll buy a whole bunch of stuff back. He'll be fine. We'll make our money. It'll be chill. Alright, so let's see here. This is gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's for sure gone. Let's see here. Iridium, cryonite, that's so minimal. I mean, seriously, I can make that back in a heartbeat. Alright, cool. 10.2. So that's good standing. Alright, guys and gals, let's fucking venture the fuck out of the solar system and get to something new. In our fucking Wolverine fighting TIE fighter. I wish they'd let you name. Oh my gosh, look at this. Did you see how funny that fucking looks? It's like Google Maps was there, just like fucking, just like bam, there you go. You know everything. Except fucking ruins. You ruined my life, damn it! Okay, anyways, enough shenanigans. Alright, so we're going to explore mode. No, we're going back to the core. Yay! Now we're only like, you know, 187,000 miles away from it. Let's scan out. Let's see if there's anyone else around us. Probably not, but I'm still gonna try it. We'll do this nice little panoramic zoom out slowly. Kind of like whip it around a little bit so we can kind of see a little bit of the tail of the galaxy. As you can see, this is the four corners of where we come from. It's the outskirts. This is where shit gets thrown out from, like, what I'm assuming, like, dark matter would be holding in as, you know, the explosion pushes things out. It's such a beautiful understanding. It's how our solar system keeps together, let alone our fucking galaxy and a solar system inside of a universe. So it's just like there's so much pressure from the outside pushing in from the inside, and it's like somehow it all makes us work with gravity and black holes and all this other shit. But it doesn't seem like there's anything, so I'm not going to dilly-dally. We're going to go over here. We're going to this one big-ass fucking planet, because it's going to have everything. It's going to have everything. Alright, so I can breathe assured that at least when I come out of the... Oh! An anomaly that means nothing to me. But I can breathe assured that I won't have anything broken when I get inside here. Because only black holes destroy your ship. It's fun. Hey, maybe I should just journey through a black hole once. Maybe I'll come up to an anomaly. Maybe that's how I needed to get it. That's the way it showed myself. It's like, oh, you've gone through a black hole. Now you can go and take the Atlas path again. Maybe I should do that. Like, I mean, I should try at least one. I mean, it's only one thing that will break, right? I mean, it's not that bad, right, guys and gals? I mean, can't be that horrible. What's the worst thing that happens? It breaks our warp drive? I'll be very depressed, but yeah, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Alright, Nada. You and your new fucking gloves. Look at you and your state-of-the-art fucking tablet gloves with your touch-sensitive shit. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a shortcut.
LOL.
I'll start calling you Quick Draw McGraw, Brandon. Oh, Brandon, were you ever a fan of fucking Red Dead Redemption? Because one of the viewers popped on earlier, Bad Elf, if he's still inside the chat room, he'll hear his freaking like shout out right here. But he was telling me that Red Dead Redemption 2, the trailer drops tomorrow. So I mean, that like blew my fucking mind when I was told that. Like, I was very excited. Alright, so level 1 or above. Okay, so basically I have to explore every single motherfucking goddamn thing on a planet. It's kind of cool. It could take a lot of time. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so first things first, we need to get to this motherfucking planet. Mine. Means there's a lot of material. The very first root word of it is mine. I want to get to one where it's called Magneto, though. They literally like formed it like the helmet of Magneto. You're just like looking at this planet, you're like, wow, all this shit is like themed like X-Men. Whoa, this like terrain is so interesting to me. Because like looking at the sun and the way it's like kind of cascading across it, it's like usually seeing what's going on. Usually there's like more of a red tint, and this is like more of a green tint. So it's adding like this really beautiful aurora to like this planet. It's really cool. Like I like it a lot. Like it's very tantalizing to the eyes. All these pixels, Duke. The colors, the colors. If anyone remembers that old school fucking like commercial, like with that dog that like the dude just like runs up because he's like eating like some kind of fucking like otter pop that was like random colors or some shit like that, and like, he's like, Duke, the colors. And, like the dog's like, I'm colorblind. I'm fucking colorblind. I can't see shit. It was so funny to me as a kid watching that. Alright, so first things first, we need to find some carbon. So hopefully, as we get closer to this little summit, we'll actually see some... Yeah, that looks like some carbon down there. And we'll get to see what the rare material of this planet is right over there. Like, which looks like some aluminum, maybe? It's an aluminum world. What a colorful rock. Look at it. It's like so blue. Perfect. Oh, let me analyze this before I destroy it. I don't give a shit about my fucking life support. Oh, you're one of those invincible plants, you little fucker. Oh, it's aluminum. Cool. Carbon, where are you? You're always hiding on these fucking desolate planets, and you're such a big planet. We might find a ruin. Maybe there might be an actual, like, I don't know, portal here that's non-useful, but there's a portal here, maybe? I don't know. Definitely something I'll explore more into depth when I get back. I'm just trying to get enough so I can get the hyperdrive set up. So when I come by, it's next time it's not anything that I'm worrying about. I have a full tank. I mean, like, I might just keep those, like, in, like, reserve in the back, because, like, I'm still going to be looking for a new ship, and if 37 pops on the radar, well, of course I'm going to up my standards and get into that. That'd be tight, right? Tight like a tiger. Alright, let's go ahead and get on top of this mountain. Need to shake off the yawns. Shake it off. Okay, I'm getting too far away from my ship. This gonna be like one of those things where I'm like space jumping, punch. Space jumping, punch. I don't want to do that. And I got about like maybe 5 seconds before my life support goes down, and I shields are the victims of that. Oh, okay. Should be kicking in any minute now. All of a sudden, just like you see the red, like you're fucked mode. Get somewhere to safe. There we go. There we go. I need that. Oh! Beautiful, beautiful carbon. There we go. Perfect. All I need to do is save and I'm set. I have everything else pretty much for this. So, alright guys, I will be back later on. Probably give me maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I'll probably be back on. I'll definitely stream some more N.M.S. just because I am having fun getting back into the groove of this. And then I'll shift gears to probably Resident Evil 6 and possibly Adventure Time. I might go to Tomb Raider. It depends. If I kind of build up the drive of wanting it to crash before I start streaming it again. But I am going to try to turn this into a streaming day, so I'll be on here for the majority of the day for the most part. But I'll see you guys and gals later, for sure.